All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Malakai Makaisen playthrough here. So this is our slow and immersive campaign where I am learning the mechanics of the new Dwarven Legendary Lord. And you could very easily make the argument that I'm learning them badly, but I am learning them nonetheless. So it has been a very interesting campaign up to now. So very, very quick recap. We just lost our capital in the last episode in what was really probably one of my favorite battles that I've ever fought, because we fought against two full stacks of Nurglish units here. This is Epidemius himself and another army of his. They were both 20 stacks. They attacked Krakadrak here, which did not have the garrison building built, had a garrison that was already pretty well beaten up, and an army that was not a particularly good army helping out. Anyway, turned into a really fun battle, but I won't go on and on about that. If anybody likes to see great big siege battles, I would highly recommend going back and watching that one. It was in the previous episode. So anyway, at the same time, I have this other lord here. I'm going to have to run him back to this Syacht track in here. Syak? Yeah, I'm going to never be able to pronounce that correctly. Sorry about that. Anyway, at this point, this is our last remaining region in our starting province, which is obviously quite unfortunate, but if we can rebuild an army here pretty quickly, we might be able to hang on to it, because we do know Clan Mulder has the Lair of the Troll King. I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't come over here to take it already, but if they haven't, then, maybe we can use that to our advantage. And also, now Epidemius is looking very, very badly beaten up here. And we don't really know, what his summoning... where am I looking? Over here. We don't know what his summoning buildings are. So we don't really know, like here in the Forest of Decay, don't really know whether or not he's going to be able to easily strengthen these armies. I'm sure he'll be able to strengthen them at least somewhat, but maybe, just maybe, we will get an opportunity to take this back, since they are so badly depleted after that last fight. Not only is it worth trying to take it back, but also between those two armies, we're looking at more than 1,700 grudges worth, and considering that we're sitting on a measly 3% right now, yeah, we desperately need to try to get some battles under our belt and increase our settled grudges. So, anyway, all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move this guy to here. I don't guess there's really any reason to move him the whole way into the settlement itself. He doesn't need replenishing. Well, I guess he could provide a +1 to the public order now, since this is our only... Yep, military presence 1, since this is our only settlement in this province now. And yeah, then the good news is we have a little bit of money, so I can go ahead and start recruiting in some warrior units. And I'd rather have warrior units than what he's got remaining, except for those exalted plague bearers. So he's also suffering from attrition, which is quite interesting. And yeah, the Nurgle corruption is actually going down here, so don't know if it's going to stay that way for long or not, but I like the idea of him not being able to replenish even in his own territory. But that is that's the sideshow right now. Here's the main show. This is obviously where we need to focus our efforts right now. So we have Malakai himself with another skill up. Let me quickly take a look at what he's got here. I do need to definitely get some more artillery and gyrocopters in his army. The problem is I've not had him back in a developed province for a very long time. I guess he could always recruit via this building line right here. It's just really expensive. Well, or this one. Okay, so this one's a little bit less expensive, but we just haven't had the money to be able to build that up very much. And not to mention, he's still only a level 2 airframe anyway. We definitely need to get this going up, but what we mostly need to do is we need to stabilize our strategic position. So I think I'm somewhat tempted to run up here and try to take over Billy's Cliffs And then whatever, I'm trying to think of, the Forest of Decay, I feel like is right up here, right? Yep, there it is, Forest of Decay, right up here. So we could potentially go and do that, but it's not good climate for us. In fact, it's terrible climate for us. So it would do damage to our enemy, but it really doesn't do any good for us. So I'm not going to do that. I am instead going to race over in this direction. Hope that Wulfric, who we are still at war with over here, hope that he... Where is he? Over here, right here. Hope that he takes a while before he heads over and starts grabbing these territories back. I am going to go ahead and build this garrison building. If he does come over within the next 3 turns, maybe we'll get a chance to cancel it before we lose the settlement. But I think it's at least worth a try. The Altar of Spawns is already building a garrison building, and then I need to do the same thing here. So that's a chunk of our money right there. I'm not going to build these settlements up very much. I just want to get the garrisons built to make them a little bit more difficult for Wulfric or anyone else to take back from us. Now, meanwhile, back to this. So, Architect... Oh, hello. All right. Yeah. That's interesting. Didn't notice that until just now. Now, if I take this skill... Construction time -1 for military support buildings, all provinces. So if I take this, does that include garrison buildings? That's the question. I don't know if it does or not. Nope, doesn't include garrisons. Okay, so it only includes it means recruitment, I guess. All right, well that felt like a waste. Probably thematic, but a waste given our current circumstances. Horde building construction cost. Military support buildings. Let me just double check that. Military support. Is that... I wonder if it only means here in this army. In this horde. Infantry workshop. Yeah, see, I don't see the military support label here. So I don't, that's why I didn't really know what buildings it means. It's not any of those, or at least they're not labeled as such. And looking here at the building browser, not military support, not military support. I don't know. I'm not going to go through everything. All right. No idea what it meant. Well, what else can go wrong in this campaign? Let's, I'm sure we can think of something else to do wrong. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and race as fast as we can. And at the very least, what we should be able to do in another turn or two, I guess it'll be two turns at least, we should be able to take Winter Pyre back. I don't see any way Epidemius is going to be able to stop us from doing that. Research available. Quarrelers and Rangers, don't really have many of those right now. Shielded Warriors and Longbeards, not really a priority for us since we're using Slayers. What we do need, let me go back to this, I forget exactly where they all are. Slayers are all down here. Nothing to, oh, okay, over here. All right, so in order to get this, we only need one more research over here in this area, and it would be nice for that research to be this one right here, because this does affect our Slayer Pirate units. However, we don't have 250 Oath Gold. Maybe we do this for 4 turns. Sure, why not? We'll do that. Maybe we'll get some Oath Gold here before too much longer. We at least at this point are almost up to completely maximum. I don't love having this Regiment of Renown. How expensive is he? 165. I guess it's not that big of a deal. 141, not that big of a deal. Alright, never mind. They're really not that much more expensive than regular units. Alright, well, not a whole lot to do with our turn, and this is what happens when you have very few settlements and very few armies remaining. Don't think there's anything in particular I really need to look at. Epidemius is really, really in bad shape from a military strength perspective. And Wulfric is not great.
I am truth. Boris, no escape.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. Let me really quickly check this. 15,000 gold, I wish. We got some quest battles to do. We've got to take Karak Dum. That's pretty far away. We need 2 more Slayers. We need about another 1,000 casualties caused by our gyrocopters and artillery. And we need, we're way far away from being able to do that. And mainly what we need to do is this. I suppose I could do... I'm in an ineligible stance, but I could do this, except I think we saw before that reinforcements are expected, and we're already not in great shape against that army. I mean, we're even up with it, but yeah, it's just not the priority. We need to stabilize our strategic position. So I am just going to go ahead and end the turn. Clan Mulder still didn't come at us. Wulfric, okay, I still don't see them. And Epidemius went by so fast I didn't even notice it, okay. Sword of Cain claimed, alright, whatever. Units recruited, that's good. Okay, none of that's changed, Michael. There's no need to look at all that. Okay. I wonder if I should have gone via the water. Didn't even think about that. Well, it looks to me like we can get pretty darn close. Could we get there in regular stance in 2 turns? It actually looks like we can. Do I want to risk that? No, I don't really need to do any recruiting. Okay, let's go ahead and go as far as here. We're still in this province, which means whatever public order bonus we provide is still here. Yeah, which is 12, okay. We're giving 12 to the public order. That's interesting. All right, so that's one army. This is the other army. He is now replenishing, but he's not recruiting. He is not recruiting. Okay, can we afford... Never mind, we don't have enough slots to do a barracks here. Okay, we'll just keep doing warriors for now. I could do global, but it is so expensive and we just don't really have the money for it. At the very least, we're in better shape now to stop him from coming down and taking our last settlement. We're not going to be in great shape if Mulder comes rolling up, however. Not really a whole heck of a lot we can do about that. We could recruit a master engineer. Not real useful right now, however, with our warrior-only army. Okay, just really not a whole heck of a lot for us to do here. One more turn, the Altar of Spawns. We'll have the garrison. 2 more turns for the Forbidden Citadel and for the Monolith of Flesh. Just fingers crossed that we have time to build them. All right, here we go again. Another diplomacy and then another end turn.
Kislev. Kislev.
Well, this is interesting. He's at war. Oh, he's just about to get wiped out. What would he give us? 700?
Is a friend of mine.
I don't see any reason not to take a free 700 if he's just going to turn around and get wiped out a moment later. That gives us enough money now to actually... Not enough to upgrade here. But we could do something here. We could do... Altar of Spawns. $3,600. Not really the best use of our money, quite frankly. I hate to get that extra 700 and not use it, but I really don't have a good use for it. I suppose I could spend it on a hero and add this hero to this army. Why don't we do that? I think maybe... Sure, let's do this. Why not?
To do the guild's bidding.
And he'll jump into that army next turn, okay? Do I want to do another one?
One rug.
I don't really want Weapon Master because I don't want to be using these guys in melee. Is this a good enough trait to make it worth our while to recruit him? I don't see why not. We need to make our armies stronger. We're obviously incredibly weak right now. Alright, good enough. Outpost available. I'm not going to spend any money on that, obviously. Let's go ahead. We're not getting any oath gold per turn. Okay, let's go ahead and do another intern. He is still not recruiting. He is moving. Oh, I guess all he recruited before were the heroes.
No, you lost.
Now what do you want? 2,000 to join the war. Well, that's tempting, but I don't really need more enemies right now. The main reason why we are in such bad shape already is because of too many enemies. Okay, Wolfric still didn't show up either. Okay, oh, we got a plague. That's bad. That's just what we needed. The Bray herds come. Nemesis Crown. Okay, can we see where... There's the Bray herds right there. That figures. And they got a lot of Minotaur units, so they're actually decently strong. Now, obviously, we could beat them, but... Alright. Well, so here's the situation. They're close enough to attack. I didn't explain this at the beginning of the episode, but I'm assuming everybody knows by now. We have to make an attack because we are close enough to. That's the Slayer Oath challenge that we have given ourselves for this campaign is if Malakai is close enough to attack an army that turn or settlement that turn, then he has no choice but to do it. However, in this particular case, we could attack either this army or this settlement. It strikes me as more important for us to take the settlement back. That army is probably going to stay close enough for us to attack next turn. However, it might also go into hidden encampment stance. What this tells me is, like, altar of spawns here. This is terrible. The fact that this army appeared here, I mean, I have to say, I just asked a few minutes ago, what else can go wrong in this campaign? This is atrocious, this happening to us right now, because I want to abandon this area and head over here and take our capital back, and this guy is very likely to just start marching through and taking all of our settlements over here back from us. I don't really have time to, or want to expend all the casualties that... maybe this wouldn't be that many casualties. I mean, we could certainly beat that army. But we would definitely suffer some casualties with these Cygors there, throwing their great big rocks at us, those Minotaurs. I mean, our Slayers are not known for being really defensive. Yeah, we'd win it, but we'd take some casualties. And what I really need to be prioritizing is this. So I'm going to take Winter Pyre. If he is still there next turn, I will obviously have no choice but to attack him. If he disappears or if he starts going over in this direction, we'll just have to play it by ear, I suppose. All right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and take Winter Pyre back. Fight the battle. The long road back to respectability begins here. Okay. How do we feel about this particular setup? It actually looks to me like it's pretty good. Let's just move forward a tiny little bit here. These cannons, I want to make sure they've got a clean line of fire here. And they do. Let's get them shooting at these plague bearers, maybe. Start battle, shoot at those plague bearers, and be in defense mode. Gyrocopters, you guys. The good news is they don't really have much in the way of, if any, they really don't have any ranged units. Okay, so you are a Dragon Slayer. Let's go ahead and get... okay, let's get, first of all, you guys on him. And if you guys can engage them, let's move you over to here. Okay, now you can turn and shoot into them. You guys move forward. You three move forward. Okay, you're already engaging here. What am I doing with you? Let's get you over here. And Gotrek, let's get you in over here. Okay, do you have... you have no buffs? Okay, looks like we're in pretty good shape in this fight, which is to be expected, obviously. Go ahead and get in on them. Okay, you guys go ahead and... yeah, just keep shooting at them, actually. You can now... I don't know if that there's going to be anything for you to shoot. I have to think this is already just about over. Yeah. Try to move forward, I guess, but there's not really anything for you to do. Didn't even use you guys. Move forward. You know, I'm gonna turn you off fire at will because you'll do damage to our units. Everything else is disintegrating. I think that'll pretty much do it here. Never got a chance to summon in the Spirit of Grungni, which is fine. Oh, hello. What happened there? It looked like he was just about ready to disintegrate, and then all of a sudden he got his health back. Alrighty. Not very much money. A little bit of experience. Got a Lichborn pendant. Whatever. Excuse me, Lichbone pendant. Still a whatever. I guess the Slayers don't normally do magical attacks, so I can give it to one of them, but let's go ahead and occupy. Alright, and we got another stonemason, and we ranked up with the Slayer's unit, so we have a Slayer Ward, which is actually quite nice, but I have to believe we've already got one of those in this army. Province secured, that's good. Got ourselves some dwarf beer. There'll be a little bit of a party tonight before we resume the endless war on the morn. Okay, or in the morn, or whatever the expression is. Okay, let's go ahead and give you guys some skill ups. What do we think here? Income from post-battle loot might not be too bad, but dwarves already get so little money. An extra 15% hardly seems like really that big of a deal. However, you do... let's give you missile resistance. Now, scratch that. Let's give you getting stuck in. Let's give you that. Okay. You get probably blade shield. Charmed attack. Oh, that's right. This is the one that doesn't make any sense to me. I'll have to look that up. Let's give you blade shield. Explosives. Okay. You've already got replenished troops. You've got death blow. You have to get B5 to get that. So we'll just give you blade master. And you. It's me. I can't increase mobility anymore yet, so let's go ahead and do the Zufbar 42 pounders, I suppose. Okay. And let me take a look at the magic items while I'm at it. Nothing, and we got that Lichbone pendant, which went onto you for some reason. That's fine. Whatever. Dwarf Bride. Oh, here we go. Jewelsmith. So may as well give the Jewelsmith to somebody. Okay. It looks like Jewelsmith can go...
All right.
Okay. Can't go on him. He's already got one. That's why.
Greatest inventor.
It can go on Gotrek. Sure, why not? What about Stonemason or Teller of Tales? You've already got those.
Engineer.
So do you.
The past is the past.
So do you.
What?
So do you.
Let us
So do you. Okay, this is interesting. There we go. You and... Okay, so you got a Stonemason, why not, and a Teller of Tales, sure. And the same thing for you. Okay. Alright, good enough. Now, Makaisen right there. Rungni. You, I'm going to move you back out of... I don't know if it's more likely to get the plague if you stay within the city, the settlement. How many turns is this going to last? It's going to last for 4 turns. I tell you what, I keep asking what else could go wrong, and I keep finding out, oh yeah, there's plenty more that can go wrong. Alright, let's move them out. And let's go ahead and do some more recruiting. And we're going to go ahead and get these guys into his army for now. Oops. There we go. Alright. So we're now at 8. No, we're at 9, excuse me. Well, we'll be at 9 next turn. 9 might be enough to take on individually one of those 2 armies, but not both of them. And look, that garrison is already in relatively decent shape. That's the power of Nurgle right there. I love Nurgle. It's just unfortunate that we have to fight against him. Okay, so Winter Pyre. I don't really know that there's even any reason to be leveling these up now, because I feel like we're going to lose them all. The money is probably going to be better spent elsewhere.
Explosives expert.
What about you? Can you recruit a hero? Nope. Okay. With the money that we've got, I cannot afford this, and that's really the next thing I need to do. Okay. You've done all you can. You're replenishing. You are recruiting, and you just don't have the money to level up. Although you're not too far away from it, actually. If I wanted to do just one warrior, then I could level it up, but frankly, I need stronger armies. That's got to be the highest priority. Alright. So, oh, we get a commandment. That's good. Let's go ahead and give you... No, really no need to reduce corruption. The control doesn't appear to be that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and give you, I guess, the growth and the faction-wide tradable resources for now. And are we getting any money from trade? We are. We're getting 440, so that's good. It'll be a little bit of a bump. Okay. Diplomacy-wise, not a whole lot going on.
No escape.
The, what are they called? The, Urson Revivalists. They're still alive. They're not going to last too much longer, though. And I'm sure they're being killed by Archaon, right? Yeah. Okay. Another intern. Epidemius is encamping. I'm pointing at my screen and you guys can't see it. Let me do it this way. These guys right here, this is what I'm very interested in. Part of me hopes that they stay visible, and part of me hopes they don't. And looks like he is... Okay, he stayed visible. Well, we're obviously going to attack him. Unfortunately, that's going to delay us from taking our capital back. But the good news is he's in raiding stance, so he's going to be suffering from being winded, at least. Alright, well, we know we have no choice as far as this is concerned, so let's do it. Let's declare war. I don't think he's not at war with anybody, so we have no reason to try to get somebody to pay us to do it. Decisive victory. Okay. Do you guys... You do not currently have magical attacks, so I'll give that to you. Alright, let's fight the battle. I think the main thing that's going to cause damage to us are those Cygors. So we have to target them with the combination of our cannons and our gyrocopters and any fast units that we have, which... we don't have any, so never mind. Their range, let's just see. Their range is 400. Our cannon range is 440, so basically the same. Okay, so we're going to get our cannons here. There we go. Shooting at those Cygors. We're going to get all of you guys... Not you. Everybody else is front line. You're my 4. Like so. You guys, you 3, I'm just going to move you over here a little bit so that you're not in the way of the cannons firing. That hill is a little bit annoying. I'm hoping that's not going to cause a problem for our cannons. Gyrocopters. Let's get you over here, I suppose. You guys are going to need to follow along behind. Same with you. You guys, let's get one of you on each side. Like so. Who are the fastest of my characters? My Dragon Slayer's 42, Gotrek is 44, Felix is 34. Why is Felix so slow? Wow. You'd think the longer legs, he'd be able to move a little faster than that. Alright, well anyway, these guys are going to be our number 1. They're just going to go charging right in. And you guys are my... my mistake. You guys are my 2. You... stay with the gunpowder units here. Okay, and start battle. You go ahead and start moving forward. The cannons, I need you to shoot at the Cygor. Let's see if they start... Well, they're probably not going to start coming towards us, so we need to go ahead and move our 4 towards them. 1, you guys as well. Here we go. Can I get this shot off? Looks like they might let me. Oh man, they are those Cygors are hitting my gyrocopters with those rocks. That's crazy. They've got some seriously good aim. Now, obviously, what I could do is, you know, abuse the AI by like moving. Well, they just broke anyway. By like, you know, having these units like zigzag around and make them burn all of their ammo. Get these guys going as well. Let's get you guys going as well. Okay, but I don't like doing that. I don't like abusing the AI, so I'm not. All right. Now, meanwhile, you guys, yeah, on them. One of you actually get in on him. One of you get in on him, maybe. Are we shooting back here at him? Okay, they're thrown over here now. Whatever. Okay. You need to get in. Okay, you guys have some buffs that you can be doing. This buff him. And, yeah, kill that, Actually, no, kill him. Okay. Yeah, give yourself some speed as well. Now you guys can go ahead and come around behind, try to shoot those Cygors at this point. Let's go ahead and have you shoot the Cygors. You guys as well shoot the Cygor here. Grungni, you come up here. This is really where the main fight is, I suppose. Guys, go ahead and shoot there. Okay, did some decent damage here. I think we're winning up and down the line at this point. You guys kind of go in here if you can. Let's get you on them. Okay, they are broken. See what you can do on them. Nah, change that. Come over here. Get in on them. You're doing pretty good damage here to that Cygor, so that's good. That Cygor is broken. What are you doing? Did I really not move you forward? I guess I didn't. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I lost a lot more here than I expected to. Okay, well, I just did not see that they took that much damage, but you know what? They're Slayers. That's what they're there for. Alright, did we kill the enemy leader? I don't see him, so I'm going to assume that that is a yes. However, I do want to kill this Cygor. I want to kill the Cygors. What about, there's another Cygor over here. Okay, we killed that one. That's good. It's just this one right here. You guys all get after him if you can. Speed up. You guys shoot him. Whatever you can do to kill that Cygor, because I think their army is only going to retreat. And I don't want them to have any Cygors left. There we go. Okay. Did I lose any units? I may. Yeah, I lost that one. Right. I lost the Regiment of Renown. That's actually fine with me, quite frankly. Oh, I didn't get that Cygor. Oh well. Alright, so a note to future self. Slayer Pirates versus Minotaurs are not an easy fight. Okay, we could take Gorog here. But I think I need the money, probably. The replenishment's not bad, but we're in our own territory. We should be able to get replenishment. Okay. Ranked up. That's good. Next question, are we close enough to attack them again? Yes, we are, so we're going to attack them again, but we can at least do the skill up first. Master Engineer, range, yeah, sure, deranged munitions upgraded. Sure, why not? Okay, Kadrin here, you can get replenished troops, and I think Stubborn Defiance would be good. Okay. We're going to let these Slayer Pirates sit this one out now at this point. Let's go ahead and finish off this army. Decisive victory. I didn't get a chance to check to see if these guys are even worth any settled grudges. This is very unfortunate that Cygor got away, because this means he's going to go ahead and attack us again. He's going to get those, those artillery rocks off on us. I will send everybody in at them at him as fast as they can go, but let's just get all of you guys forward. You're my new 4. You guys are 2. You guys are 1. You guys are out of the fight. You are back here hiding, hopefully. You can be up here shooting at him. And you can be right there. He's going to probably throw at you. See if you can get around behind him. Start battle. You head up that way. You shoot him. 1, you guys charge him. 4, let's lock you into a control group and send you at them. And 2, we want you to go towards him as well. Okay, he missed that time. I don't feel like we abused it too much by dodging a single attack. Now let's go ahead and get... come on, man. I cannot believe I let them do this. Actually, I can very much believe I let them do it. I can absolutely believe it. Alright, never mind. You guys got to fight there. Come on, hurry up and kill him, man. Okay, 1, you guys... You're kidding me, guys. You're telling me that you can't kill him. Okay, how are we doing here? We should be shooting them to pieces, hopefully. So our cannons got really badly dinged up here, unfortunately. But... wow, they might get... I was going to say, they might actually get destroyed. Doesn't look like they're going to get completely destroyed. That's good. Alright, you guys. What are we doing here? Are we fighting? We are. Okay. Kill them. Kill them. You guys, kill them. You guys, get in on them. Some of you as well, get in on them. You can... okay, they're shattered. Alright, don't think there's any reason to keep fighting. Alright, we got 0 money. See, this is why I didn't feel like it was worthwhile to get a buff of a plus 15% to our post-battle loot. Because, yeah, our post-battle loot is essentially non-existent. Okay, we'll take it through execute and loot here. At least that gives us a little bit of money. And, yeah, we're up to 6%. Obviously not good enough, but at least it's something. It's a start. Okay. Now...
Malakai,
now that you have fought what you had no choice but to fight, we can go ahead and run you... if I go back into Winter Pyre, does this increase our replenishment? It does. Okay, I think it's probably worth it for 1 turn for the extra replenishment. Or do we want to keep going? I think we're going to do... how strong is he now? Other than his heroes, he's really not that strong.
Time for a reckoning.
Okay, let's just keep... we've got the money. Let's just keep recruiting here. You can actually level up here.
Innovator.
Yeah, I probably want to get the extra replenishment. Okay. I think it's worth sacrificing this much movement for the extra replenishment. Okay, increased mobility. That'll help make up some of it. Alright. I could recruit these guys as grudge settlers. Now, they're more expensive because we are on scruff, so they're an extra 50%. The thing is, they'll be even more expensive if I don't get out of Elgi in the next 10 turns. I still think it's going to be worth doing, however, because... Well, I can do it next turn. I can recruit them and then move next turn and save the 234 for over this end turn. Okay. All right. Diplomacy again.
Kislev. Fear me.
I do wish that I could make peace with one of our 3 enemies. My first choice would be the World Walkers, but unfortunately that's just not going to happen. It's not going to be in the cards. They are, however, at this point we've got the stronger garrison, so that's good. The Monolith of Flesh, 11 units, which is not great, but that's as much as we're going to get there because I'm not going to upgrade this building at all. Do I want to upgrade Winter Pyre? I can afford it. But I can't both afford this and recruit the Grudge Settler Slayer next turn, so I'm not going to. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more intern here. Oh, hello. Legion of Chaos? Sure, why not? Got 10 minutes left here on this episode. Looks like he did do some recruiting there after all. I guess they don't have to be marked as recruiting since they summon units in the middle of their turn. Clan Baldur didn't do anything that we could see. Wulfric didn't do anything that we could see. This is good. It's not quite as bleak as I may have thought. Okay, Dwarf Treasuries. Units recruited. Okay, so we're up to 11 units here.
For war.
Against 11 versus 11. Our units are absolute rubbish, unfortunately, but they would at least be able to do some damage to him, and meanwhile, we could get all the way up to there. Do I want to go ahead and merge these two? Can I... In an airship camp stance, it does enable replenishment. So all I have to do... Oh, I can't get there in 2 turns. I need to go in airship stance though to get the replenishment, I think.
You will be sacrificed.
Maybe not. Their army's pretty beat up. I think we can afford... Yeah, we can afford to take a pretty well beaten up army into battle against them. Let's go for it. How much time do I have? 5 minutes? No, a little bit more than 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Let's go ahead and race as fast as we can go back to our capital. Extremely vulnerable. I feel very vulnerable in March stance, but it is what it is. And you... Okay, he can move this far. So you can move to here. Do I want to jump? Yeah, I'm going to jump. I don't want to do it in March stance for sure, because I want to be able to retreat, and I don't want to have the debuffs. Never mind, I'll just walk. I'll just walk.
Beards in belts.
Okay. Oops, I forgot to do... Never mind, I can still do it. Boom. There we go. Okay. I guess I could have waited until next turn even to do it, but it's fine. Nothing really to do over here except wait for the garrisons to replenish before I even consider building them up anymore. Alright, research available. We still don't have the oath gold that we need. I can do this. That's fine. Still a good one to have. We're at 6%. Alright, I think diplomacy again. We've dropped back down to 82. That's because of the casualties we took from fighting the Beastmen. Do I want to be defensive allies with Ropsman clan? Not really. I don't really see any benefit to it. I'm surprised that Boris is still alive, quite frankly. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they do. I think they're going to attack Rugni there. And I'm going to retreat. Okay. Didn't really give me a good look at how far I retreated, but it was far enough anyway. Alright, look at Boris. Boris is still hanging in there. Good for him. He's a good one to be allied with if he's going to survive for a while. Uh-oh. Here he comes. 17 units. He's raiding us. That's Carl of the Gore Hunt. It's not actually Wulfric. Okay. So here we are. His garrison is going to come out and support him, and Epidemius is going to come over and reinforce it as well.
I'll drain the pus from you.
One thing I should be able to do is get you... I can't really get you into a position where you can reinforce.
If you dare.
However, if I jump, I should be able to do it if I jump, right? If I jump to here, you will be in position then to reinforce. Why is it it's letting me jump all the way to here? No. Why on earth would it let me jump to here? Okay, before I do that, who can intercept me? That garrison could intercept me. I feel like I could probably beat that garrison. He could intercept me. I feel like I could probably beat that. I feel like I could probably beat that even though Epidemius himself is in that army, as well as that exalted hero. 2 Beasts of Nurgle exalted. Okay, if Epidemius intercepts me, I could very easily end up getting this entire army wiped out, but I will at least do damage to them, which will make it easier for Malakai. I'm going to go ahead and extend this episode a little bit longer so that we can do this. So let's jump to here. Let's see who intercepts us, if anybody. Nobody intercepted us. I'm amazed that we could jump into the middle of 3 armies like that. Oh, I didn't! It didn't put me there. It did not put me where I clicked.
Innovator, I'll figure it out.
Well, that was a new one for me. Alright, we got a decisive victory. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and extend the episode in order to fight this because... Ooh, look at that. It's a Ford battle. He's got no Cygors. He's got no artillery at all. He's going to have to come towards us. Let's fight it. This is going to be interesting, but now I have lost several battles in this campaign that I fully expected to win. Having said that, I fully expect to win this battle. Okay, alright, so we're going to obviously put our cannons here. Let's go ahead and get... I think I'm going to get a warrior on each side. A slayer on each side. More slayers behind. One of you on each side. You can be here. You guys I'll bring in an emergency, but I'd really rather you stay out of it for now. You guys over here. Maybe even a little bit aimed inward. You guys, and you've already been positioned. Okay, let's get you guys on two. You are right here. And you guys on one. Up here. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Start the battle. Let's get everybody except the cannons and you guys moving forward, I suppose. Alright, do we want to do this? Are these the Exalted Plague Bearers? I'm not really sure. That did a little bit of damage. Okay, the cannons here. I'm going to move you forward.
Moving out.
What are we looking at here? A minute and a minute. And they have no choice but to come into the middle here. This is a really interesting map. I'm not sure if I've ever fought on this map before. Okay, let's go ahead and get you guys in. Like so, I suppose. Right there, you should be able to burn down that unit, I would think. Let's go ahead and get you guys up to here. Let's see how they react to that. Well, so far they're not too interested in reacting at all, are they? There's my timer.
For the ancestor gods.
Okay, let's go ahead and fly over, drop our bombs on that unit right there, maybe. Because I'll forget to later in the battle. Alright, here come those units. Let's go ahead and finish these guys off. They're still confident, that's impressive. Oh, here, you guys need to get all of you up into the action here. As well as you guys. Let's get you onto one. And you guys can join too. Let's get you guys all moving forward at this point. Are you close enough to shoot? You are not close enough to shoot. Okay, I don't want you burning all your ammo. How did you take damage? Did he cast magic on you, maybe? Probably. The cannons, I want you to stop shooting until I tell you a new target. Okay, the Thunders are doing some decent damage there. I'm going to tell you to stop shooting as well.
No! Stop firing!
Okay, my 2s. Let's get you up here. Let's get my 1s up here as well. At this point, I'm kind of okay with bogging them down in the middle. So let's get our dwarf warriors here. And then let's get our slayers up in front of them. Like so. Okay, my 2s, you guys are opening fire. That's good. Now let's go ahead and get the cannons firing. The Nurglings are coming. That's fine. I don't care about the Nurglings. Okay. The front line... Yeah, shoot at the Plague Bearers, actually. I don't see the Exalted Plague Bearers. Okay. You can probably come back in. Alright, the front line of Dwarf Warriors. You're my 4. Whoops, turned the camera the wrong way. I want you running forward. I want you in front of the Slayers. You guys can focus. Nope, fall back a little bit here. My 2s. Fall back. My 1s. Let's get all you 1s in on them.
I'm here. If I must. Don't try. All right. Very well. All set. Vengeance.
Okay, I can't help but feel like we should make short work of those plague toads. Okay, you guys. Let's try to take out his heroes here. Now, this is going to be good. This is going to be a good spot to summon in the Spirit of Grungni. Now, my cannons, I can put my cannons on Grape Shot. Get them firing back there. You...
Yes, Lord. Boy. Get them. Fire over.
Okay, what are you shooting at? Hopefully you're shooting at them. You guys... Okay, what do we have there? I'm not even sure what that is. Okay, you guys need to be taking out the enemy hero. You guys... Okay, you took some damage. Let's back you up. Okay, let's get all of our slayers now. Let's get all... Oh, there we go. There's the Exalted Plague Bearers. Take them out. Okay. Slayer, you get in on... them. You on the Great Unclean One. Yeah, let's take care of that Great Unclean One. Okay, you're taking a lot of damage here. Okay, you... Let's go ahead and get you forward. Let's go ahead and get you guys in on the action now as well. You guys in on the action over here. Try to take out that Great Unclean One if you can. Okay, you guys fall back. You guys, we want to take out the Great Unclean Ones. Who is taking the most damage right now? A little bit hard to tell. Okay, we also want to take out Epidemius. I do not want you firing at will. That was a mistake. Try to get behind here if you can. Uh-oh, somebody's withdrawing. That's not good. Alright, yeah, you... Throw at them. Hopefully you can hit the back line there. Take him out. Okay, 1... Here we go, back to doing the buffs. Let's take out that lord right there.
For the ancestors.
And you get to work on that great unclean one.
For the ancestors.
Okay, I feel like at this point things should be in pretty good shape here. You've taken a lot of damage, you can fall back. You've taken a lot of damage, you can fall back. You're not even fighting. Did we kill Epidemius? We killed somebody. I think they're disintegrating now. Not those great unclean ones, unfortunately. Okay, we need to kill him. There we go, nice. Did we kill Epidemius? I don't see him anywhere. Just this great unclean one left. Should just be a matter of time for them to disintegrate. That might be the, yeah, nice shooting there, guys. Those Thunderers did it. Okay. I think that's from the garrison.
For the ancestors. Blow through.
Okay. Oh, we have another unit over here. Shoot him. You guys can now actually come forward and help out as well. Gotrek and company, you guys shoot him. Just everybody on him. He should go down quickly. Oh, there's another one over here. My goodness. Wow.
Vengeance. Vacation. On it.
Okay, run him down.
Gotrek. Agreed. As you say.
He got knocked down by the cannon fire, it looks like. This is his exalted hero. Okay, you guys get ahead here. There we go. Okay, wow, they're still not dead. What am I not... Oh, who are you? Well, we probably have 0 chance of catching up to him, but let's try it anyway. Nah, never mind, it's not worth it. We're not going to get him. End battle. Okay, so we did take some casualties here. That was a cultist that got away. We took some casualties, but we can deal with that. And I think we completely destroyed the garrison, so we should be able to walk in if we have enough movement. But we probably don't. Okay, what is going on here? Game, you're kind of freaking me out there. Okay, we did not lose any units, but some of them came awfully close. This one survived with 6 Slayers left. That's all we're going to get out of that is 775 gold. Wow. Might even be worth taking the Gorog, but I don't even know if I can get into the back into the settlement this turn, so we'll take this. Research rate and immune to contact effects, that's good, we'll take that. Okay, well that's going to be a good place to wrap up this episode. I just have to find out. Oh, glorious. Glorious. We're going to be able to retake Krakadrak. We're just going to walk right in because the garrison is gone. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I went ahead and extended the episode to do that. So we're going to get our capital back. And we have our army back over here, our main army back over here where we want it. And what we're not going to be able to do is defend against this guy. He's going to probably march down and take the Monolith of Flesh, I would think. Because I'm not sure, unless another army comes over here, because I'm not sure that that army is going to be strong enough to... In fact, I don't think it is strong enough to take over the Forbidden Citadel. Look at this! Boris built an outpost in the Forbidden Citadel for us. That was kind of nice of him. All right. Well, anyway, all of that is going to be for next episode. It's a little hard for me to believe that we have recovered as much as this. This campaign is still very, very far from going well, but it's certainly going better than it looked in the previous couple of episodes. So I'm happy to keep it going. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.